Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to accountancy classes of Sri Mahavir International School. So let's start with the next concept. Today we are just understanding one point that suppose that like in our last video we have discussed that if there is loss to the firm, so in that condition we will not provide any appropriations. Okay. Suppose that now your appropriations are more than your profits. Then how we will treat? Let's take an example that profits of the firm are rupees 50,000. These are the profits of the firm, only 50,000, but appropriations means like interest on capital, salary, these all are included in appropriation that are of rupees 1 lakh. Means you have to give to your partners, that is of rupees 1 lakh, but you have profits, you have sufficient profits in the firm, that is only 50,000. Then how will you distribute this? Then one concept will be applied here, that you will distribute only this 50,000 among the partners, because you have in the firm only 50,000. And how will this 50,000 be distributed? This will be distributed in the ratio of appropriations. Okay, let's take one question to understand this point. Question number 23. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2 with the capitals of 10 lakh and 5 lakh respectively. As per the partnership deed, they are to be allowed interest on capital at the rate of 8% per annum. The net profit for the year ended 31st March before providing for interest on capital amounted to rupees 45,000. Show the distribution of profit. So first of all, find what is the amount of interest on capital. Calculation of interest on capital. For both partners, what is the interest on capital? X and Y, their capitals are 10 lakh and 5 lakh. Okay. Interest is 8%. So find 8% on 10 lakh, it will be 80,000, and for second partner it will be 40,000. Means total interest on capital is 1,20,000 in the question. Okay, but check what is your profits. Your profits are only 45,000. You have appropriation of 1,20,000, but profits are only 45,000. So what will you do? You will distribute this 45,000 in this ratio. For X partner it is 80,000, for Y partner it is 40,000. So what is the ratio of this 80,000 is to 40,000? It is 2:1. So we will distribute our profits in the ratio 2:1. So both partner will get share there, that is 2:1. So 45,000 multiplied by 2/3 and multiplied by 1/3. So for X it will be 30,000 and for Y it will be 15,000. Okay, we have studied some concept, means in every question or after every 2 or 3 questions there are some new concepts. So please, for better understanding, try to write this in your notebook after every question, that what is the question. Like in this you can write here that when our appropriation of profits are more than profits of the firm, then we will distribute only the enough profit, sufficient profit in the ratio of appropriations. Like in the question, we distributed only 45,000 in 2:1, that is 13,000 and 15,000. Okay. Let's talk about interest on drawing now. Till now, we were just studying about interest on capitals or rent payable, partners loan account, that was charged against profit. Now let's talk about new point, that will be interest on drawing. If a partner is withdrawing money from the firm, then how we will charge interest on their drawings. Okay. In today's video we will discuss only about two methods, that will be simple method and product method. how these methods will be charged or how will these methods be applied in the question. Sometimes it happens that a partner is withdrawing money from the firm after every month, or that is also not fixed that on which date he is withdrawing money. Sometimes he is taking money from the business on last date of the month, sometimes he is withdrawing money at the first day of the month. So how we will charge interest on such type of drawings, that will be described in these two methods. In simple method, we will charge interest every month, but in product method we will not charge drawing every month. First we will total of all the drawings and then at last we will find the interest on drawings. Okay, let's take one question that will clear this point. I am taking here question number 25A. Mr. Ashok Gupta is a partner in the firm. He withdrew the following amounts during the year ended 31st March 2018. You can see here that Mr. Gupta, how he is withdrawing. First 8,000 rupees on April 30, then next 6,000 rupees on June 30, then 5,000 rupees on September 30, 12,000 rupees on December 31 and 10,000 rupees on January 31st. Okay, calculate interest on drawing at the rate of 9% per annum for the year ended on 31st March 2018. You don't have mentioned in the question that according to which method you have to find the interest. So we will apply both methods here just for understanding. So write here calculation of interest on drawings. First we are using that is simple method. First column we will make for date. Second, that is for amount of drawing. Third, that is months for which interest will be charged, and at last that is interest on drawings. Okay, so the dates are here: April 30, June 30, September 30, December 31 and January 31. These are the dates on which a partner withdrew amount from the firm. Amount is 8,000, 6,000, 5,000, 12,000 and 10,000. Now months, how we will calculate months? Like April 30, it means interest will start from May 1st. So you should count from May 1st to March 31. It will be 11 months. Okay, June 30, so your interest will start from July 1st. Okay, so July 1st it will be 9 months, July to March. Then September 30, so your interest will start from 1st October, November, December, January, February, March, that is 6 months. Next is December 31st, so interest will start from January, that is for 3 months, and January 31st, so interest will start from Feb, that is for 2 months only. Okay, now find interest on drawing. It will be 8,000 rupees multiplied by 11 months, so 11 upon 12 multiplied by, what is the rate of interest? It is 9% per annum, so 9 upon 100. This will be the first calculation. Second, 6,000 multiplied by 9 upon 12, that is for 9 months, and 9 upon 100, it is the rate. Third one, 5,000 multiplied by 9 upon 100, it is date, and 6 upon 12, this is time. Fourth one, 12,000 multiplied by 9 upon 100 multiplied by 3 upon 12, and last one, it is 10,000 multiplied by 9 upon 100 multiplied by 2 upon 12. So calculate the interest after every drawing. it is 660 rupees. Second one, 405 rupees. Third one, it will be 225 rupees. Fourth one, 270 rupees. Fifth one, it will be 150 rupees. This is the interest of every drawing. So just total interest will be equals to 660 plus 405 plus 225 plus 270 plus 150. So just total of these all, $1710. It is the interest of 1 year of every drawing. This is the simple method that we are calculating interest after every drawings. Okay, like 8,000 rupees drawing on April 30, so we will count the months from May 1st to 31st March. For next one we will start from July 1st to 31st March. For next one we will start from October 1st. Then from next one we will start from January 1st, and then from next one we will start from Feb 1st. And after every drawing we will calculate interest like this in simple method. Let's talk about the next method, that is product method. This will be a little different from this method, that in this we will first find the product and then we will find interest. Second method, that is product method. Product, you everybody know about the product, that we will multiply 8,000 multiplied by 11, it is 88,000. 6,000 multiplied by 9, 54,000. 5,000 multiplied by 6, 30,000. 12,000 multiplied by 3, 36,000. And 10,000 multiplied by 2, it is 20,000. Total of all these products is 2,28,000. This is the total drawing of every month. Okay. So now find interest on drawings. It will be find 2,28,000 multiplied by rate, that is 9%, and multiply by 1 upon 12. This will be the main point here, that first we will total all these products, that is 2,28,000, then multiply by rate, that is 9%, so 9 upon 100, and it will be calculated on 1 month, means 1 month basis. So just calculate this. $1710. I think you all have found here that interest is same by both methods. In first method we calculate after every drawing, but in this method we just first found the product and then found interest on drawing. I think this method will be simple for you, and this is for easy also for you. In simple method we have to do a lot of calculation, but here we calculated only at once. Okay, so this will be a little starting of interest on drawing. Next video we will discuss some other methods of finding interest on drawings. Okay, till then you should start the questions on the basis of this type of concepts. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.